Hello there, this is Mark 2. I'm going to try to arrange it so that this is the beginning of an episode as opposed to being in the middle. As you can see, I've replaced a lot of the cobblestone here in this storeroom, and we have a lot of stone here in the storeroom. We have redstone, we have gravel, we have stone, we have stone, we have miscellaneous things, lapis, stone. We have iron bars, gold bars, stone. We have stone. We have stone. We have some wooden things. We have stone. We have coal. I've added more storage where we have some stone. And I don't think we have anything there yet. Because obviously that means we're fairly limited on what our construction material can be for the secret laboratory deep under the ocean. We got all that stone because we're very nearly done with the branch mine. We're on the final pinwheel quadrant, I guess you'd call it. Is in the Zedstonian pinwheel. There's a total of the middle plus 8. Kind of like, I guess they wouldn't be quadrants, but there'd be 8 of them. Each with something like 10 or so, 40 block long in this particular case, shafts. We're on the 4th and final of the Zedstonian quadrants, which is the last to be done. So we've done 7 of the 8. We've started on the 8th. We also have the plug in the middle that needs to be done. That's probably relatively small, though, because it's smaller than the middle piece. We have another piece of material available to us, though, right through there. We'll go into the oh, by the way, got some stone here as well, and also some stone, and 122 diamonds. Oh, and some stone, by the by. So, oh, and there's more stone down in the this branch mine, or at least some cobblestone down there. So anyway, we're going to go through. We're going to go in here. We're going to be heavily armed with undead dread. We're going to go in here and go to the Nether. We have a zombie pigman here. Probably formed up in the actual portal itself. And we're going to get netherack so that we can make nether brick. And from the nether brick, we can make nether brick. I also might want to get some lava, because as much lava as we have down there, it's starting to get hard to find. I can't get up in there. Anyway, there's a lot of lava down there. And all it would take would be to get down in there somehow. And that wouldn't be hard at all. That's not as much lava as I thought. I may have a problem with lava, that being the case. Nah, there's a lot of lava in the Nether. Anyway, what I'm going to do is combine, like I like to do, 2 missions in one. We already have Nether Fortress 2 discovered over there. This is the site of Nether Fortress 1, right down there. That's where we can get blaze rods, and the time will come that we'll need to go down there and get some. Then there's south. I didn't dig very far on this one, and gave up on it. I have Diamond Claw here for the express purpose of mining quartz in case we run into quartz. Because we will be going quite a ways. I'll be going about 400 blocks distant, and then we'll build another little room like this and see if there's another nether fortress in sight of that as we dig down and check for it. So that'll be the secondary mission, is to see if there's another fortress there. And if not, it'll be the starting leg of another search for another Nether fortress. And then we'll continue to test out this north-south theory that we've heard so much about, and it seems to work out pretty well from here. But anyway, that's a lot of netherack mining, which is not exactly entertaining. Oh, and we can continue going that way if we wanted to. That way goes home. So anyway, that's what we're up to, and I'm going to try to up my output. I'm going to try to get in like 2 episodes a week because I've got a big backlog. Today is September 17th. So if you're just watching it the day it's published, that should give you an idea of my backlog. So I'm going to try to do a couple episodes a week. It's difficult with my current equipment, but I am getting a new computer next month when Windows 8.1 comes out. So I just don't want to hassle with the upgrade. So I'm going to wait until 8.1 comes out and hope for the best. Hopefully it won't be horrible like the last, the initial 8 version, Windows 8. At any rate, that's just me whining about things that don't matter. I will see you in about 1 second unless I screw up and this is actually the end, in which case it'll be a week or half a week or however long it is. So we'll see you then, however long it may be. Okay, well, we ran into a little problem. There's lava. Ran into a pool of lava, and this is way up in the top, so it's not like I'd be able to go over it. Don't know if I can go under it. I think the only thing I can do is try to go around it. So we're going to have to head back to the little station back here at the intersection, and I'll probably head some distance left, whatever distance that is. Let's see, we're heading north now, so that would be west. We'll head west, and then we will make another left, and hopefully we'll be able to build a tunnel out that way. That's not even useful lava back there, though. It'd be nice to have another ready source of unlimited lava. But that's not to be for today. So I'm just going to get back to the thing here. We made it a ways, made it a fair distance, but not as far as I had planned. And I think you really need to go 400 blocks to stand a chance of being close to your thing. He's trapped in there forever. There's lava for him. It'll be fine. So yeah, we'll just go this way about 100 or so, however many it is. But I think I'll need to go back down to the tiny apartment and replenish the iron head and give it another go. So you just hang out in there and walk back and forth. I think yeah, just walk back and forth. Good job. Thank you. All right. Well, I'll be back next time and let you know how this part of the adventure goes, or if I just get frustrated and give up. That could happen too. Talk to you then. Thanks for watching. I've decided to change my strategy. I'm not going to leave that zombie pigman to wander up and down that passageway for the rest of eternity. But while we're here, this is my new bedroom. I've got my artwork and my clock in my bed. I don't know where that zombie is. That's a zombie pigman, but it isn't the one that we left in the passageway up there. That's my roommate, most likely. Let's head on over. Always get confused which side I'm on here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so what we're going to do, I got that. I could have checked to see if I had everything I need. I have that, yeah. I don't really need these. I had to get some levels to recharge the iron head there. I'm going to have to fix my double skull and the red shoes. These will last. Those are my 501s and my turtleback. Those will last for a little while. But let's see. Let's go ahead and put that back, because I'm not going to go that way as it turns out. Because what I think is best is we'll head up here, and instead of going through that completely different passageway and taking a left, why not just come up here and kind of feel our way around this this little patch of lava. Don't have any idea how big it is. It could be giant, but we'll try and figure it out. If it's too big, obviously that kind of ends this direction. But this is how far we made it. You know what I did forget to do was calculate how far I've gone. I don't know how far I've gone, or how many torches I have left. So once we get up to the once we get up here to the lava where we left off last time, which there it is right there, then we can start calculating. Don't really need torches here. It's mainly so that I can see well enough not to fall in a hole that I inadvertently dig with Ironhead here, because Ironhead digs quite fast. And there's a hole. So let's see, that's about 4. Let's go like that far. Let's go about that far and see. Let's take a left here and see what happens. Now, I don't want to inadvertently find the lava here. Okay, good so far. Can hear the lava. I've heard that in 1.7 you're going to be able to tune individual sounds. So maybe they'd be able to turn up. I know you can especially turn down animal sounds. That's probably the biggest benefit of it. But there's also, maybe you could turn up lava so that you can see it. I got to be very, very careful here, because if there's lava around the corner, lava in the Nether is much faster than lava back in the overworld. So if you're not, and I can hear the lava. Okay, well maybe we're past it, but I want to stop right now and do some boring stuff. Basically, I'm going to check my position, and I'm going to go back to the intersection back there and figure out exactly where I am, so that I'm lined back up with the original tunnel. So I'll be back in about, let's say, 1 second. Okay, as it turns out, I put the torch exactly where I need to make my turn. Torch there, and we'll take that torch back. And then we got to go 100 blocks that way. And that's going to be fairly boring. So I just wanted to report that. We can see if I successfully make this turn without getting inundated with lava. Whoops, didn't mean to knock the torch down. There, I don't think there's going to be any lava. It doesn't have to be perfect anyway. But I'll check back with you in about 1 second when we get to the place where I'm going to do the next chamber. Okay, here we are. I came out and I had this incident where I was digging up, and then I dug and I came upon lava again. And how that happened was I was using my my iron head pick, which is efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Yeah, efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. It's very easy to knock things that you don't intend. So you can really do a lot of damage without intending to. So I decided to go back, drop off what netherack I had, and get some of those stone pickaxes, which I inadvertently made some time ago. Now that's not really true. I actually destroyed those and had to make new ones. But there you go. It's like a plan. So here what we're going to do is figure out, and I'm going to use stone pickaxes because they're just easier to not inadvertently do more than you have to do, or more than you intend to do. Because the trick here is don't want to inadvertently knock too big of a hole. So why don't I briefly stop and then come right back. You won't even know I'm gone. Less than a second. And maybe the next time as I'm coming down, I will just fast forward it until something important happens. Okay, as you probably figured out, important things do not include finding quartz or finding lava, but down there we have quite a drop off to okay, but it looks like if we could go a little forward, we might be able to make it across over there to that shelf. So let's see, how far up does that go? One thing you don't want to do when there's gas around is let the gas catch sight of you while you're dangling up here, because they can blow your floor right out from under you, and then you go falling down either to your death, either a quick one or a slow one where you wander around trying to figure out how to get out of your predicament. Okay, so it looks like that might not be a bad observation point, but again, the problem is getting down there. And that would probably be fairly easy to do with, for example, some gravel. So perhaps that's what I'll do, is since I have gotten a little bit of quartz and a fair amount of netherack, we could come here and make our way over to that shelf there, and using gravel get down to it. See how far, if there's any more advantageous place. There's some other quartz there. Okay. It's not, let's see. I want to go just a little further and see if that shelf picks up at all. And I want to do it without exposing my feet to gas any more than absolutely necessary. Being very careful not to fall through holes. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know if it actually comes up any, or at least significantly higher. No, it doesn't. That seems to be the top of a plateau there. So let's see here. And off to the side over there, it just looks like, can't say. It just seems to go down a long way. Now, we aren't very far from the roof. We didn't come down all that far, so this isn't like we're anywhere near the bottom of the nether. As a matter of fact, let's see here. We're at what is it, 108, so we were at 120 as like the top, so we're very, very high above the floor, probably 108 above the floor. So I'm just going to seal this so that it's a little less likely that I would end up falling to my death, and we'll come back to this sometime when I want to. I've already met the basic requirements. I can play around with this when I feel like that kind of an adventure. But for today, we're going to call it mission accomplished, and head on back to the tiny apartment and continue cooking up netherack and just having a jolly old time with that. Finish up the branch mine and start working on the finally on the secret laboratory deep beneath the ocean, which I'm really looking forward to. I have some ideas. I've been very lazy. I haven't done any of my design work in the creative world, but I will. I've got time to do that because it's still have basically a quadrant left in the branch mine. But this was just kind of an interlude to go gather a little extra material. I got a few stacks of netherack, so we'll have some nether brick for accent pieces in the laboratory deep beneath the ocean. So anyway, I'm going to make my way back, and that's going to take a long time. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll probably be back in about 1 second anyway.